Hey there, hey there, hey there, it's Chef Mara in the kitchen on a Tuesday night. It's dinner time. So, come on in, say hello, share, tell somebody I'm in here. Come on in, come on in. Let's see. Come on in, I'm in the kitchen. Come on in, I'm in the kitchen. Hey, it's Tuesday, I know, just a pop-up, just a pop-up. Get in here, if you will, please. Come on in. If you know somebody that usually comes on, tell them to come on in here. Come on in. Good evening, everyone. I know it's time to get cooking. So come on in. Hey, Hawk, who's there? Who is there? Say hello, if you will. Come on in. All right, let's get started in this kitchen. Grab a seat, take a seat, have a seat. Come on in. When you get in, just say hello. We just want to jump right in here, because it's dinner time. And I only got a few minutes. So, I had to write a few things down. I am making, I don't know if it's in the comments or not, but if you come in, just say hello. I am making General Tso's chickpeas. I just put my hand in my hair. Let me wash my hair. Nobody say she touched her hair and now she touching food. You know, people be talking. Yes. So, as you know, I love a can of chickpeas, and you can do all things chickpeas. And with everything that's going on right now, you know, I've been telling y'all time after time, get those chickpeas, get those lentils, get those black beans, because now is the time. Somebody put now is the time in the comments. Look, now is the time for you to start using them. Should have used them, you know, before, but hey, let's get started. So, I have a bowl, simple bowl. I have a can of organic chickpeas. I don't care. If you have what you have, use it. So what I did was drain these chickpeas. And I took the aqua fiber, the liquid that's in here. Do not throw that away. Save that, because you can make a whole lot of things with it. And if you've been following me, you know. Just going to add this to the bowl. 1 can to the bowl. Rinsed, okay? Then to this, I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see, just a sprinkle of salt to it. And I'm going to add a little bit of, about a tablespoon of barbecue sauce. I'm using an unsweetened barbecue sauce. It has no sugar in it. Good thing. So I'm just going to put about a tablespoon in there. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like people when they put, you see how I pour that out and then they put the top back on it? No, wipe the stuff off. Wipe it off. Then you close it up. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of, if you use cornstarch, you can use cornstarch. I'm using arrowroot powder. I think I have enough in here to do that. Yes. Sprinkle. And I'm going to add a little splash of water to that. About a tablespoon of water. I'm going to grab a spoon and we're going to just stir that all up. Simple as that. Very simple. Get it all incorporated. Okay? All incorporated. And then I'm going to set this aside. Now, you know, General Tso's chicken is a Chinese dish. So, you know, you can get it from your local Chinese store, or any place like that. I'm just going to sit this aside. Now, what you want to do is you want to prep your broccoli, all right? So, General Tso's has broccoli. I already did that. Take some time away. This is the stalk of the broccoli. You can use this. You can take it and you can peel this down, take off the knobs and peel it down and use it in a salad. Nothing goes to waste, especially when it's tight like times are now. We don't want to waste anything. You can cut off the bottom end or cut it up, put it in your stews, your soups, all right? So don't waste anything. Now, here's the thing. When you get your broccoli, if you're buying broccoli crowns, you're really wasting money because why buy them when you can do it yourself? So you want to blanch and shop. See how pretty green and vibrant this is? Do not, well, I can't tell you what to do, but my suggestion is when you get your broccoli, blanch it in boiling hot water. That is just sticking it in the hot water, because sometimes little bugs might hide in the crevices of it, and you don't want that floating around, you know, or you eating that. So you blanch it. Hot water, cold water. That's called blanching and shocking. Hey, cousin, how are you? It's called blanching and shocking. I don't eat, you know, those bars that you go to, those, what do you call it? Salad bars. I don't eat broccoli when it looks like this, when I'm out. I like to blanch it. Hot water, cold water gives it this pretty color. So if for the holidays you're making charcuterie boards with carrots and broccoli and celery and people can dip in it, please don't give them this. Don't do that. Give them this, all right? So that's just something that you need to know. So while that is sitting, can of chickpeas, rinse and drain them. Put your favorite barbecue sauce, 1 tablespoon, a tablespoon of cornstarch if you're using it. I use arrowroot powder and a little salt, and I'm going to add a little pepper, just a little bit to this. I didn't do that, just a sprinkle of pepper. And we're going to do something, let that sit aside. In the meantime, I wanted to show you, you can get your broccoli and steam your broccoli. Oh, let's put this on right. And you want to steam your broccoli, okay? I went ahead and did that ahead of time, so you would know. Let's make our sauce, because the sauce is what makes a General Tso's chicken. So to a small saucepan, let me put it here because you don't need to see me really necessarily. Let's put this over here, like so. Let's turn this on. All right. So to the saucepan, we're going to add 1/4 cup of, if you use soy sauce, that's fine. If not, I use a tamari sauce or a coconut aminos, okay? Coconut aminos. Let me pull you over here. Adding that to our pot, okay? Get it all. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of rice vinegar, not white vinegar or not apple cider. You want to use rice vinegar, okay? How many? A tablespoon. Add that to it, okay? Let's put this in the sink as we go. And then I'm going to take that same barbecue sauce and I'm just going to add that to it as well. And this is the sauce for our General Tso's chicken. I mean, well, it usually is chicken, but we're using chickpeas because guess what? It's inexpensive, okay? And right now we're trying to save those coins. Trying to save those coins. Now I'm going to add 1/2 cup of veggie broth. Let's stir that up in there. 1/2 cup of veggie broth. And then I'm going to add, now if you have brown sugar, you can use brown sugar. Brown sugar is nothing but white sugar with molasses added to it. That's all it is. My suggestion, coconut sugar. That's what I'm using. It's better for you. It doesn't raise your blood sugar. I'm going to just stir that in there like so. And then I have some garlic. I'm going to add that. How much garlic? As much as you like, but I'm only going to do maybe like a teaspoon. I'm going to save some for the other part of our dish. Turn up this on here. And then I'm going to add ginger. Now, you can use fresh ginger. You can freeze ginger. Long as you wash it, you don't even really have to peel it if it's organic. But if not, you can just use my ginger vitality oil. And I'm going to put that in last because I want this to get thick. So we turned up our heat and we're just going to let this go until it gets nice and thick. But in the meantime, while that is cooking, I'm going to get some arrowroot powder or cornstarch. And how much? Maybe about a tablespoon. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water as well. And we're going to make something that's called a slurry. All right? A slurry. I'm going to make a slurry, and I'm just going to stir that together because this is going to thicken our sauce. And this should only take about 10 minutes to do. Only should take about 10 minutes. This comes together really quick. And here's the thing about the sauce. You can taste it to see what else you need to add to it. Okay? That's really hot. Just going to put a little bit in my hand. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my goodness, that's so good already. And I haven't even done anything else with it. Okay, let me get this out of the way because I have to have my notes and stuff so I can tell y'all how to do it. And this is what it looks like. It's thin now, but it won't be once we add. Now turn your heat on medium because once you add this slurry to it, you know, your mama used to make a gravy. You know how your auntie, your grandma, your whoever used to cook, when thicken their gravy. This is how they did it, but they did it with flour. So we're just doing it with, and we're going to whisk it. All right? And I'm only going to add a little bit at a time to see how thick I want this. I'm not going to dump it all in at one time. And if I need to add more, I will. You probably can't see. Let's do it like that. We're going to allow this to thicken up. And while this is cooking, we're going to get right to our chickpeas, which we've already washed and drained. And turn the heat up just a little bit. You want to keep your eye on it. And let this get thick. It's going to take a few minutes for this to get thick. So if you're watching a replay, put in the comment if you like General Tso's chicken, you know, with broccoli and rice and this wonderful sauce. It's a real big hit in the Chinese store if you've ever had it. So it's a good dish, but we're taking it and making it a little healthier. And we're going to use chickpeas. If you've been following me, you know I'm a chickpea lover. There's so many things that it's versatile. I mean, from snacks to breakfast to dinner to lunch. This one little can can make a lot of things. This one little can of chickpeas. So we're going to let that get thick. Stir it. Keep my eye on it. Let it get nice and thick. I'm going to add the rest of it. And you know, I don't like to waste anything, so we're going in there with that and get it out. That's what we do. I'm going to move this to the back burner on medium and let that get thick. In the meantime, I'm going to switch out and get my frying pan, put that on medium. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of grapeseed oil. If you have olive oil, just a splash. And a little sesame oil. Not much. Sesame oil is really strong. Really, really, really strong. So I'm going to watch what I do here. I'm just going to add that, maybe like a teaspoon. If you like sesame oil, you can add as much as you like. You know, we like to work clean. So clean up whatever you got to do. Let's check on this. Let it get thick. We're going to put our chickpeas in here and just fry them up while this is getting thick. Okay, going to let that come to a nice medium heat in our pan, and we're going to add our chickpeas. We're going to keep this going. All right, so let's do this. Dropping my paper here. So here's our chickpeas that we've already stirred them up. Let this get a little hot. We'll add it to our pan. I'm going to fry it up. I mean, even if I wanted to, I could just take this and just add it to that sauce because it's the same ingredients. So we're going to let that fry and get nice and crispy and golden. Let's check on our sauce. We don't want it to stick and burn. We want to do that. You can see it's getting thick. So we want to keep an eye on that. Okay, so I can turn the back burner a little lower. Our chickpeas are starting to sizzle. And like I said, in the meantime, if you have not done, cooked your broccoli, you can do that. Always wipe down your products that you use. Keep your sesame oil in the refrigerator. Everybody basically pretty much knows how to cook rice. So you want to cook your rice to your liking. Oh yeah, this is getting nice and thick now. Nice and thick. I'm going to take this back and put it on really low. But look, ooh. Yeah, look how thick this is. Look. Huh? Can you see how nice and thick this is? And it even coats the back of the spoon. Yes, that's going to be good. Good, 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 good. Put that there like that. Fry these up. You know, with the electric stove, you really have to watch because there's no flame showing. Hey, Cherise, how are you? There's no flame, so you really have to watch. And if you're not used to it, you're turning up the back burner when you should be turning down the bottom burner. Look, I've done it. I have done it. Now look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice and thick. That's what you want. That's what you want. So grab that can of chickpeas. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want it to, I can always turn it back on. Once it goes too far, it's over. If you're just joining, we are making General Tso's chickpeas. We got a nice brown rice, some broccoli. Like I said, if you are using only broccoli crowns, let me turn this down some. If you're just using, you can get your broccoli, make the florets yourself. Make them yourself. And like I said, you don't want to eat this like this because sometimes bugs hide in the crevices. You want to get a nice pot of hot water or boiling water and just take this, if this was whole, stick it in there for a few minutes And you would be amazed. Sometimes you might see something come out, sometimes you might not. But it's better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to be chomping on bugs. These chickpeas have been rinsed and drained. Save the liquid. It's called aquafaba. Save that liquid because you can make so many things out of that. This is 1 can of chickpeas. Go ahead and stock up on them now because you're going to need them. You really, really, really are. After you blanch that in hot water, put it in cold water so it can be a pretty green color. And you don't have to worry about insects or bugs in your broccoli. So let me just see. That's nice and warm. Nice and warm. So what I'm going to do is move this. You don't like a whole lot of dishes if I can help it. So I'm just rinsing this bowl out. I'm going to add this to the bowl. I'm going to take my broccoli, put it in the same pan. Put that in the same pan. Broccoli overboard. Put that in the same pan. I'm going to add now. If you did, here's the thing. I already cooked mine. It's already cooked. But I'm just heating it through some more. Once you blanch and shock it, you don't have to cook it because this is where you would automatically cook your broccoli. Uncooked. Mine is already cooked. Just take your uncooked broccoli, throw it in a pan with a little salt, a little water, and cover it and steam it. All right? So I'm just warming it through. Just warming it through. Warming it through. Okay? Just for your purpose. Okay? Just for your purpose. Then what I'm going to do is take my chickpeas, add them in here. I just did that to show you. I could have left them in there, but I wanted to show you how you would do it with your raw broccoli. I mean, this is an absolutely amazing meal. You can not keep your broccoli separate if you like. I just wanted to warm it through so you can see how it, but I wanted to get all that goodness out of it on my broccoli. So you're like, okay, that's a lot of stuff going on there. You could have just did, well, I wanted that broccoli to pick up some of that, okay? I'm going to take my sauce and add some of that sauce. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Huh? What? Chickpea what? Yes. Yes, yes. And you're going to have some sauce left. You're going to have some sauce left. And you can use that sauce for another dish. Or you can save it. Now, this is my front burner. I'm going to make sure everything is off. So we can taste it to see if I need to add anything else. Because that's what we do. You need to taste as you go. Rinse that off. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm going to add a little bit more. Because I can. Because it's mine. Oh. Look, how long did that take? Very short. Very short. Very short. Very short cooking time. And that's what it looks like. Does it look good to you? Look good to me. Hey. Share the live. Share the video. Okay, so it's time to plate it up. I don't know about you, but I don't like putting my food in a cold dish. I guess you all know that by now. So in my convection oven, I'm just heating up my bowl. This I will save, and I will just cut it down, cut off the knobs of it. Cut this part off. You know, matter of fact, I can just peel it. I shouldn't be peeling it with this knife, but you can cut it off. Some of the outer parts of it. Let's get it off. And you can just peel that with the big vegetable peeler, put it in your salad. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's eat. I have some rice. I have some brown rice. I love jasmine rice, but I didn't make any of that tonight. Let's get a bowl. My bowl should be warm. Yep. Nice and warm. I'm going to take my, hey Cheryl, what's up, cuz? My rice. My rice. I'm going to take my General Tso's chickpeas. Let me get a nice thing here. And put it on top like this. Baby. Just like that. This is a wonderful meal. And if you want, you can just take this sauce, add a little bit more if you want. Get my broccoli over here. Add my broccoli. The tool. Remember, we put that in that pan. Okay, let's make some space here because I don't like cooking with a whole bunch of stuff all around. So let me make this right. Let me make it right. Like all of this stuff around when I'm trying to show you something. All right? Hold on 1 minute. Stay right there. Talk to your neighbor. And that's like what? A 10 and 50. If I wasn't talking, it would be like, oh, I want to add my ginger. I didn't do that. So I'm going to add it to the pot now. If you need to know, if you don't have ginger, you can always have ginger when you have your Vitality culinary oil. So I'm just going to add a little, 1 to 2 drops. I think it's some in here. Let's see. It might not be. Oh, yes, it is. Patience is a virtue. Let's see if we can get 1 drop to come out. I need some more. Come on. Remember, you can grate your ginger in here. Here it comes. Just got to have a little patience. Patience. There it is. And you will be surprised what that 1 little drop will enhance your meal. Okay? So here we go. Let's move this over here like so. Like so. You can drizzle a little bit of this on your broccoli as well. Especially now since we have that ginger in there. Clean up the pot. We don't want that sticking on the stove. Here we are. You know, I don't like a dirty plate or anything like that for presentation. We have some green onion. You can always, this will continue to grow. Just put it in a little water and it will continue to grow on your counter. A little green onion. A little sesame seeds. Why not? Let's see, I think I got a shaker here. And there you have it. There you have it. All right, guys. I hope that you make this. Go ahead and grab those chickpeas while you can. Make this lovely meal. It's very nutritious. You have brown rice. You can use jasmine rice, red rice. You can use all those types of rice. Let's get away from white rice. Brown rice is okay, even though this is what I use. But I'd rather use this than the white rice. There's a whole lot of controversy about the brown rice, but I'd rather you eat something healthy like jasmine rice, red rice, black rice. You can use quinoa for this. So, you know, yeah, let's get into it. All right, let me do this because I need to take a little picture of this. So I'm going to grab a saucer over here real quick. A little bit of rice. A little bit of rice. A little bit of chickpeas. A little piece of broccoli. And some more sauce. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this lovely, budget-friendly, nutritious meal. Bless the hands that prepared it. That would be me. And the viewers, I see you watching. Even those you watch behind the scenes, I see you. I don't see you, but I know you'll be watching. It's time to make it. Don't be a spectator. Be a participator. All right? Make it. I've been trying to teach you healthy ways to stay healthy and to eat well and budget friendly. Here it is. Got a little bit of everything. All right. We got chickpeas on there. Yes. Let's get another one. Get some more. All right. Amen. Amen. Baby. Chicken what? Chicken who? Don't need no chicken. Your chickpeas. Give it that creamy, crunchy deliciousness. I'm getting off the live. Go make it. Go make it. Run to the store. Now. Run quickly. It's not closed. Get your chickpeas. Get your rice vinegar. Get your coconut aminos. Or if you use soy, I try my best not to use soy. Whatever barbecue sauce that you like. This is unsweetened barbecue sauce that I like. Has no artificial sweeteners in it. So you want to watch that. Because we did add our coconut sugar to it. Not white sugar. If you don't have coconut sugar, you can use maple. Brown sugar. It's just white sugar with molasses. So, yeah. This is what I want your plate to look like once you finish it. Okay? Bye. I'm going to eat some more. See ya. Let's see. Wait. I gotta get a picture. Okay. Bye.